Hi, it's Mary Ellen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. You guys, I thought I did this flip through already. I thought I already made this flip through, but I didn't. I looked at all my videos and I did not. So today we are going to flip through my regular planner and my creative journal so far from January through June of 2024. Let's start with my journal because that's not going to be as long of a flip through. I have been really inconsistent with my journal this year. I've been upfront about that, and I will continue to be upfront about that. I'm just not using it as much as I did because of life changes and just things that have been happening in my life, and we'll talk about that. If you saw my July setup video, you'll see that I switched covers to this pretty little cover. But let's take a look at this year so far. My word of the year is now, so I made this little page that talks about the different ways that this word is important to me. This was a video. You can go back and watch that if you want to. But I like putting pages in my planner about my word because I just find it's a nice little reminder, and it makes more sense in my journal than in my planner usually. Here's my 2024 cover page, and just so you know that this journal is just blank pages. So it's just lined blank pages throughout the whole thing. And I did it this way this year on purpose because I really do enjoy a blank slate, like a bullet journal type spread, but in a planner, so that in a happy planner anyway, so I can take it in and out off the discs. I prefer it that way. I find it's easier to write and it's easier to put stickers down and stuff when it's out of a journal. Let's check it out. So my plan for this year, and if you saw my setup video, you would know about this, but my plan for this year was to make one monthly page each month that's like a memory planning page. And this is something I would decorate at the beginning of the month and fill out at the end of the month. And I wanted to make each month a different theme. So January, the theme was blues, like light blue, basically just blue in general. All the spreads were going to have blue. I tracked some different things like the books I read in January, most exciting things, skills I learned, some goals, my obsession. And then I have my social stats. So you could see my social media numbers, my major goal of the month, shows I watched, stuff like that. So this kind of stuff I love having in my planner, my journal, just because I love looking back on it and I love, seeing what went on each month. Here's the first week of the year. Again, we are in this like blue theme, and I used some scrapbook paper that I got on Amazon for these, and it was like actually a scrapbooking pack that had stickers in it. So you can see some of these are from that pack. And the way I usually do my journal is I write all over the whole thing. I'll write in the boxes, I'll write around the boxes, I'll do little doodles like these snowflakes and these hearts. And I just love how it looks at the end of the week. I did complete dry January this year, and I talked a little bit about that in every spread in January, I think. It was a really, really good idea. I'm so glad I did it because it really completely changed my relationship with alcohol. And ever since January, every single month since then, I have drank less and less and less. I did start drinking in February, but like after that, it just I hardly drink at all now. I only drink very socially if I'm out with friends or family, and that's really it. So that completely changed for me, and I'm so glad I did that. So I'd recommend that if you're someone who just wants, to explore your relationship with alcohol. I talk about my reading goal of 75 books. I talk about my word of the year here, about the season, all that kind of stuff. Okay, here's the second week in January. I love having this little strip at the top with the stickers. I think these are stickers from 𝘮𝘮. I believe they're from her pet tape. I don't remember which one, but one of them. This time I decided to write Monday through Sunday. I don't always do that. Sometimes I just write all over the place throughout the week. Sometimes I write my journal spread all at once at the end of the week, or even sometimes all at once in the middle of the week or the beginning of the week. It really just depends on what I want to do. But sometimes I do want to track day by day, and that's what I did here with these circles. What I usually write in my journal is just really random stuff, and that's what you'll see here. I talk about my haircut. I talk about life changes, how I need to slow down. I talk a little bit about my grief, how I'm feeling good giving up alcohol, some of the things I'm doing throughout the day, stuff like that, what I'm reading, all that kind of stuff. These are stickers I got from the Dollar Tree, and they're basically wall decals, but I put them on here, and I love it because it's just so different from anything I've ever done. I just took washi tape and made like diagonal lines, and I think it's so cute. So this is another one where I did separate day by day because each of these lines is a day. Heather came home from Germany this week, so I was very excited about that. It was really, really cold outside. Let's see. Oh, my sciatica was getting bad. Oh, that's been a theme this year. I hit 75,000 YouTube subscribers. So thank you guys so much for that. And that's really it. Just talk about a couple of things I did during the week. So I was not up to writing that much this week. So instead of writing all over the place, I wrote it in the boxes. I don't love it as much how it looks at the end of the week. I prefer this kind of look where it's all filled out. So this makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but you know what? I wrote in it anyway, and that's all that counts. So Heather had just come home. I was spending time with her. She started working for me in January, and she would come over during the day. We just were doing a lot, and I just didn't write. Also, things were not going great in my relationship around this time. And so it just, when I'm sort of not feeling great or a little bit depressed or something's going on in my life, I don't always feel like writing. And it's funny because that's when I should write more, I guess, for mental health reasons. But sometimes I just don't want to. And that's what happened here. Okay, so this is my February currently page. I'm calling it a currently page. It's not really currently. It's more like monthly. Now, I didn't fill this out. I think it's so cute. The theme for February was hearts. And I didn't fill it out because I fill these out at the end of the month. And by the end of February, I was barely looking at my planners. And we'll talk about that. So I kind of just wrote a little bit about that here. This is the last week in January, first week in February. I used the sticker book from Happy Planner, one of those baby sticker books that came out last year. So cute. I wrote about some things I learned in therapy, what I was reading, what I was grateful for, things I love about myself. I talk about the mystery boxes I was making for my patrons, more about dry January, how I was feeling overwhelmed and stressed, a little bit about my weekend, all that kind of stuff. And then we get to Valentine's Day. As I said, relationship going downhill fast, and we did break up in February. And so I just was not in the mood to write. Stuff was going on in my personal life, and I just wasn't in the mood. However, this spread is so, so cute, right? I made these hearts using the 𝘠𝘠 alcohol-based markers. I did like some blending and stuff. They were so fun to make. And you can see me make that in the 𝘠𝘠 marker video. You can go back if you want to see that, where I like swatched all the markers, but I also made these, and so fun with the little like designs in them. So I really like this spread. I just didn't fill it out. And that's it for February. It was just that 1 week. The first week in February I did write. After that, we see a pattern here of me not writing in my journal or my planner, really. So I wrote, still couldn't write in this, kept trying though. You can see this was already the end of February. I made this spread. I call it Cats Make Everything Better. It's so cute. I just didn't do it. And a month later, I don't know why I didn't just glue this. I felt like I wanted to sort of explain it or something. I don't know. Because there's no dates on these pages. It's not a planner, so you can't see like the blank pages. So although in a journal, I guess you don't necessarily need to write every week. It really just depends. If you want to like take some breaks and just keep going, like totally fine. And journals, are so personal. And so it's almost more acceptable to me in my own life and in my own mind to not write in a journal than it is to not write in my planner. But we have some of that too, so we'll talk about that. This was the week that I went to Cancun, actually 𝘨𝘂 𝘬𝘂𝘧𝘪𝘠 with my daughters, and we went to the Excellence Resort there. It was so nice. We had such a good time. It was too short though. We got there Thursday, we left Sunday, so it was very, very short. But I made this spread in honor of that. Now, after I made this spread, what I did was I took a picture of it for Instagram. And then this part I lost. So I think what happened was I actually don't know what happened, but I ended up finding this like a month later or 2 months later or something like that. It was just missing. So when I wrote in this, I only wrote on this part and I didn't write on that part. What I could do is go back and put some pictures in here or something. You know, I can. And you guys always have great ideas for when I miss weeks and stuff, but in my mind, like, it's not that important. I have photos. I have photos on my phone, and I don't necessarily know that I need to put them in here. I know that's a little weird, but in my mind, like, I don't always have to fill up all the spaces everywhere. I'm just not as perfectionistic as I used to be anymore in my planners, and so it's okay to me that this is left blank. Can I write in it? Sure. Will I? I don't know. But it's a cute spread, so we're going to move on. This is April currently page. I meant to fill out the currently prompts here, but I didn't because, like I said, I lost this page. And so I didn't see it at the end of April, so then I just didn't do it. And then I had this blank page here. I said, did not fill out my April current page, did not use my planners in April or May. Sigh, it's okay though. I'm back, June. So we skipped all of May, and I wrote about that here just so I was aware what was going on. So basically from February through May, I just didn't write much at all. So it was probably the longest stretch I've ever had of doing that. I'm okay with it. I was just talking to my patrons about this. I really have become so much less perfectionistic over the years. And I think back in 2018, 2019, when I started using planners and journals and stuff, I would have really beaten myself up about that. I might have gone back and tried to like act like I filled it out, you know, back then. I don't do that anymore because I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to be realistic, and I'm trying to show you how realistic planning works. I think it's really important to know, you know, that we're not perfect. And even though you look to me for planner advice, I'm not always going to be 100% in my planner. But I did get back in June and was really making an effort to get back into it. So I made this cute little spread with the Happy in Paris sticker book. So cute. That's a really cute one. And I didn't write a lot at all. I didn't pressure myself. I thought, okay, I'm getting back in. All I'm going to do is put some boxes down. All I have to do is write in those boxes. So I just wrote a couple little things, and that's okay to do too. If you want to put all stickers and make like 2 or 3 little boxes on the page so you write in something, you know, that's okay. So anyway, what was I doing this week? I went down the shore to see my friend Cheryl. I had dinner at my friend Myra's house. We went to a Korean barbecue. That was a good week, actually. I had a good week. I took a strength training class at the Y. And those women were so much older than me in this class. It was like a beginner class, they said. But the women were like so much older than me in the class. And they were all so much stronger than me. I felt like so incredibly weak because I still am, actually. I'm working on it though. Here is my bread spread, June 10th to 16th. And again, not pressuring myself, just writing in the boxes. Had a photo shoot with my daughters. We have some great photos from that. I'm going to post some on Instagram soon, I think. I was watching Hacks and Perfect Match. I was reading The Switch. And this was the first week that I started having something wrong with my ears. And I still do. And that, I thought it was later. Nope. This is the week. I'm kind of glad I wrote that because now I know. So it's been over a month now that this has been going on. If you're a subscriber and you missed my post about that, that's why you haven't had a lot of videos lately, because I just haven't been feeling good because my ears, I have a lot of ear and head pressure and ear pain and jaw pain, and I'm pretty sure it's TMJ related. That's why I haven't been filming a lot, just so you're aware. Anyway, I've got doctor appointments lined up. We're gonna see what we can do about that. Okay, June 17th to the 23rd, I did a stitch spread. I had done a TikTok or an Instagram reel making this, so I put that in there. Back problems, sciatica came back. This year's just been painful, you guys. There's been a lot of stuff going on with my body this year. And I mean, stress will do it, you know, stress and anxiety will do that to you. But I was going to go to Chicago. I had to cancel my trip because I just couldn't stand the thought of getting on a plane and going and carrying a suitcase and being in a different bed. Like, I could barely handle life with my sciatica that bad. Luckily, it hasn't been that bad since. It did improve after this week, and and I don't have it now. Just maybe a touch, but it's much more controlled. I love this spread. This is the 24th through the 30th. I call it Peaches in Season. I used Live Love Posh Fruit and Floral sticker book, and then this other one, what is it called? The Happy Planner one. I forget the name of it. Super cute though. I love this spread because these colors are everything. There's something about like the peaches and the periwinkles that are so good together, I guess because they're opposites on the color wheel, but yeah, so cute. And this is the first week that I got back into like writing more, and I just love how this looks at the end of the week. It was the first full week of summer. I talked about my hydrangeas, what I was reading, went out for my mom's birthday, talk about how I was supposed to be in Chicago, how my back was doing, enjoying my garden, just little things like that. Oh, I had finally joined the new gym. This one is July 1st through the 7th. I love this spread so much. I hate my handwriting in this. I really just kind of, like I said, I wasn't feeling good. So I, wasn't writing well either. So I feel like the better I feel, the more neat my handwriting is. I know it's not horrible, but like, that's my normal quick handwriting. This one, nobody has seen, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I did this on my own. This one was the week of July 8th. And I think it's really cute, but I didn't write much in this either because I just wasn't feeling great. I talk about getting my hormones tested, Allie's birthday party, how it's so hard to throw a party as a single person. If you're single and you try to throw a party, oh my gosh. Not only did I have to do like the whole inside of the house, cleaning, all of the cooking, but I also had to do all of the outside of the house too. And it just was a lot. It was a lot, but we had a nice party. I talk about the things going on with my body and how I'm feeling unproductive. Okay, totally honest with you guys. I'm filming this on July 26th, and this is the week of the 15th through the 21st. This one was a Patreon exclusive video. I call it Just Kitten Around. I think it's so cute. I am going to back plan in this because I don't want this to go to waste because it's so pretty, but I'm going to have to try to remember what was going on last week. Usually what I do when I'm back planning is I'll look at my online calendar. I use like a Google Calendar for appointments and stuff, and that kind of helps me remember the week a little bit. I also remember how I felt last week, so I can definitely write some things in here. And then this is this week, the 22nd through the 28th, and I just made this. Again, full disclosure, this is the 26th, and I just made this. This was a Patreon video as well. So I haven't written in this yet. So my goal is by the end of the weekend to write in both of these just to keep the momentum going, because I just feel like I need to keep it going or I'll stop again and I just don't want to. So that is my journal for 2024. Let's check out my planner. You are going to see the same theme in that I didn't write much. I think I wrote a little bit more in here though than I did in my journal. This was a makeup to buy page. I think that's so cute. So a lot of these are videos. So if you're curious, like, you can go back through my videos of this year and you'll see, you know, on the thumbnail, sometimes you can search for specific things. I'm not going to link all the videos, but a lot of these in my journal and in my planner were videos, Plan With Me videos that you can go back and watch if you'd like. This was my currently page for January. I love this one so much. I got these from Temu, and then this was from Happy Planner Sticker Book, one of the mega ones, but love this. I think it's just like so punchy and fun for a currently page in January. I always like to, you know, make the January currently pages really pop because it just brightens my year. You know, it's like the good start to the new year. That's what I like to do anyway. Dry January and health reset. This is what was going on. I have really made progress this year in my health. I know that I said that I'm not feeling well, which is true. But when we talk about healthy habits, I've made a lot of progress this year, and I'm really proud of myself about that because it's been very gentle and adding in a little bit at a time and very consistent since my breakup in February. So sometimes having something happen in your life that's really hard will spur you to make changes in your life, and that's kind of what happened with me. Here's my January monthly page, and it was all about dry January. So what I did this month is every day that I didn't drink, I put a sticker on here, and I just chose random stickers from different sticker books. And I love this because of what it represents, because it makes me feel good that I got to put a sticker on there every day. And I did not drink a drop in January. I was really proud of myself. I know to some people that wouldn't be a big deal. But for me, before January, I was pretty much drinking wine every night. I wasn't getting drunk, but I would have 1 to 3 glasses every night. Almost, not every single night, but a lot of nights in the month. And while I didn't think it was an alcohol problem, I didn't need it. I knew something needed to change because it wasn't good for me. So for me, this was a big deal. It was a big accomplishment. And like I said, it has changed my relationship with alcohol, which has been really, really eye-opening and useful and good for my life. Here is the first week of the month. I was using the dashboard layout. I really like the dashboard for this area over here a lot, and this here, but these, I don't know. I just wasn't loving using them this year. I think my mind wants to think vertically and not like this. And so I tried to use it, but as you probably saw, if you watched my July setup video, I did change to the vertical checklist layout, which I've been using. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this was such a cute one. I love these. I cannot remember the name of all these sticker books, you guys. This, I think, was a video. Actually, it might have been a Patreon video. I used to be able to give you names of sticker books, but now that I have like over 500, I just can't always remember the names. Anyway, it was a Happy Planner one, and it was a mega one because these are really big. Very fun. Again, I love the beginning of the year, making my first spread really fun and bright and colorful because it just sets the tone for me. And then we move into something completely different, which is just blue and very kind of monochromatic. Yeah, so the second week in January, I had gotten a haircut in color, National Sticker Day. I was watching Married at First Sight. I was using these sections here for my word of the year and for my dry January goal. And then once January passed, you'll see I didn't really know what to use for these anymore. And there's so many ideas, but I didn't think that I really needed them, so I kind of used stickers and stuff. But every week I did use this for a gratitude list, which I really liked doing. Just wrote one thing each day that I was grateful for or something good that was happening. And I really enjoyed that. But now that I switched the checklist layout, I've kind of been forgetting about that, which is silly because there's lists, so I'll have to remember that. This one is so cute. I got these papers in Japan. I love the little deers and stuff. These were, I know it's not deers, it's deer. These were stickers from Archer and Olive, which was so cute. And just the color palette is really interesting, I think. I named the mouse Sparky, and I named the deer Marie. And this one's Mac, that one's Steve. I don't know why, but at the time I did, I guess. I had a spaghetti dinner here, was running errands, 75,000 subscribers. This was the first snow of the year. Eagles versus Bucks. Eagles lost. Picked up Heather at the airport. So lots going on this week. This one is really simple and pretty, I think. Very pastel. Vet appointment, my niece's birthday, Chipotle for dinner, another vet appointment, watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. And then here is my February currently page. This one turned out really cute. I was reading It Starts With Us. I was obsessed with slimes, dreaming of spring weather, planning Go Wild, and then some TikTok accounts I was liking. And then here's my February monthly page. Kind of doodly and fun. I doodled some things. Nothing earth-shattering, but kind of cute. I think I used the mail call sticker book for this. Okay, first week in February. I was getting really into drawing boxes a lot this year. I think that was really fun, and I think they look really good on the dashboard layout. Here's my 6-year Instagram anniversary. Watching season 2 of The Office, reading Home Before Dark. Just basic life stuff. And then it's a little farm spread. These were stickers from Planything. I think they're so cute. Little animals on my page with little hearts and stuff. I love this. I love this. I think it's so cute. I think this was an After the Pen video, actually. We have Super Bowl Sunday and lunch with my family. I'm setting up QuickBooks with my friend Mybrit was helping me with that. Working on taxes, yuck. And then this is Valentine's Day week. You can see I tried to write in it and then just whoop, did not write after Thursday, I guess. Because I don't have anything there. I don't have anything there. That's because the relationship was tanking and Valentine's Day put me in a bad mood. Yeah, but I kept trying to fill it out and then just can't. This was the week we broke up, so I just couldn't. I love the spread. I think the spread is really cute. I love the circles over here and stuff. This was one of the mega sticker books from Happy Planner. I just I couldn't do it, you guys. I couldn't do it. And we'll see that theme. So this one was for Black History Month, and I love the spread, but I never wrote in it. So there you go. I made that video, though, and I did donate the proceeds of that to Black Girls Smile Foundation, which I was really happy about doing. Here's a currently page for March. I think this one's really cute. It's very simple and pretty. These were stickers from 𝘏𝘗 𝘈𝘮𝘣, one of her spring sticker books. I was reading Same Time Next Summer, eating more fish. I was trying to eat anti-inflammatory. I was still like going through the breakup here. So this is when I started gently bringing in some changes, but I didn't want to do too much at once because I knew I would fail. So I just took little bits of changes and somehow it worked this time. It worked to do that. I was planning Go Wild. Yeah, springtime, all that kind of stuff. We have spring cleaning list here. Very cute. I did end up doing some spring cleaning. I will say I didn't do everything on here. I mean, do I ever do everything on my spring cleaning list? No. I am in desperate need of cleaning my baseboards, so got to do that still. This is a video though. I think it's so cute. These are stickers from 𝘮𝘮𝘀𝘀. We are into March with this fun little St. Patty's Day kind of theme. I still was not writing. This says, it's been 2 weeks since Mike and I broke up, but I'm still struggling to stick to my planner and journal. This is a time of adjustment in my life, and he still isn't even moved out yet. It's okay to skip. Yeah, so we had broken up, and then he went to stay with his sister, and it was a few weeks before he was able to move everything out. So it was like that yucky feeling of I was still here, his stuff was here. We had broken up, he wasn't here, but it was just a yucky time. Not feeling like writing in my journal. I didn't feel like writing about it or thinking about it, you know. It was just, I don't know. It's even hard to remember that time because it was just so, I don't even know what it was like. It's hard to remember. But it was all for the best. I'm very much glad that that happened. Not glad, you know, but it was the right decision. It was the right thing to do. And I don't have any regrets from that time. So onward and upward. It's just, no matter what, it is always very, very hard going through a breakup. As we know, breakups are very painful. So March, no. I did decorate this. I think I did it for a video. Didn't write in it. Didn't do that. And then I did keep up with the currently pages and the monthlies because I like making those videos and you guys like seeing them, so I kept doing that. I used those 𝘠𝘠 markers for these, I think, and made them on different paper and I glued them on there. I like the way that looks. And these are stickers from Boardwalk Ice Cream from Happy Planner. So I was starting to plan stuff for the house, which still waiting for the doors. My door guy is very slow, but we're in the process. That's coming soon, I hope. I was reading Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, still planning Go Wild, excited about my trip to Cancun, learning QuickBooks, watching Young Sheldon, embracing the single life, or trying to. Here we are with my April monthly page. I think this is very cute. Again, those baby sticker books from Happy Planner are so cute. And I really love drawing boxes on the monthlies because then I can use the exact colors that I want. I can make the boxes the right size that I want and all of that. So first week in April, I was finally back in my planner. Yes. So I pretty much took 2 months off my planner, I think. I do have some pages that are coming up that are blank too, though, but I tried. I made a valiant effort to get back in. I don't love this spread. I think because I forget what sticker book this is. Is it called Tropical something? Oh my gosh. I should really prepare or like write it in. I know you guys told me to do that and I still don't write it in my spread. Anyway, I don't love the colors together, so I don't love this spread that much, but I got it done. Yes. And I wrote myself a little note. It's important. Allie and Liam moved out. Liam was staying, her boyfriend was staying with us with me for a few weeks, and they moved out. So start of empty nest syndrome. A lot of rain that week. I was still watching Young Sheldon, and also I was binging Bachelor seasons. Yeah, really trash reality TV. There was an earthquake here. I couldn't believe it. I was just sitting at my desk at my computer and I felt the ground shake and like heard, it just sounded weird. And I thought there was something going on with like, I have an oil furnace and I thought, oh no, like what happened with the furnace? It was an earthquake. We don't get them here very often. So that was actually kind of cool, even though, you know, I know earthquakes in general aren't cool. Earthquakes are bad, but for us, having a little earthquake was kind of cool. Yeah. This was Bumble's birthday week, so I made a dog spread for her. And she turned 7. So she's, right now, how old is she now then? Like 51, maybe? She still has too much energy for 51. I don't know. We had the solar eclipse. which I saw in my backyard, but it was very cloudy here, so I didn't see much of it. Feeling crappy mentally. Yeah, I mean, you know, stuff went down. I was still getting over it. Went to 𝘬𝘗 for dinner, picked Allie and Liam up from the airport. I think they went to some wedding or something. And then here was Go Wild week. Now, Go Wild was so fun, and I had fun writing in this, writing everything I did while I was at Go Wild. So really glad I wrote that all out. It's good for memory planning. I don't take my planner to Go Wild. I just write it all in after I get home. So that's what I did, and it turned out super cute. I love it. These are stickers from Live Love Posh. I think they're all Live Love Posh, I'm pretty sure. She had like a Go Wild sticker book. Okay, April 22nd to 28th. I didn't want April to have any blank weeks because I'm trying so hard to get back into my planner, so a sticker collage sounded right. This week was okay, feeling very unmotivated to work, but making an effort socially as much as I can, trying to get out of the house more. Went to travel meetup. Yeah, so I joined a travel group of women, and I went to a meetup that I was really glad I went to. Started really making an effort socially. I have slipped off on that a little bit, and I need to get back to that because I was feeling pretty good when I was doing things outside the house. So I need to make an effort. But I wanted to fill this out because, like I said, I wanted to have April be full. Those times, if you're really, really busy, but you still want a filled out planner, my advice to you is to put a lot of stickers on the page and then just write yourself a little note as to why you didn't fill it out. And that's okay to do. And it helps me when I go back to look at it. And you still go through the process. Like I still went through the process of putting stickers down, which still felt like I was doing something. So it helps with momentum, I think, to keep you going. I don't know. I think it's fun to have a page of stickers. What can I say? Okay, so we are going from last week in April, first week to May, and I put scrapbook paper all over this. I don't know. It's okay. I call it Busy Bee. I think it's kind of cute, but don't love it. It's just something a little bit different. A lot of washi tape here. I went to the movies alone for the second time in my life. Yeah. Here we have current favorites for, wow, what month is this? May. I didn't write May on here. Yikes. That's my currently page. I didn't write anyway, it doesn't matter. My current favorites, I like to do these once in a while. And you can go back and watch this May currently page video if you want to hear all about my current favorites, but that's what they are. And then we have a very fun and punchy monthly for May. I made these fun little boxes with markers. Super cute. I love this spread. There's something about pastels for me that just does it, you know? And I use these pastel washi tapes from Live Love Posh. I have like a pack of them. They look like this. And it's so much fun to make stripes with them that match the stickers that I'm using on the page. You can also see that I filled up some spaces with just little dashes and things in the markers that I was using for the words on the page. And I really like doing that to have like a filled out look. I used the Pastime sticker book for this, I think. I started Weight Watchers again. I wanted to lose 10 pounds and I have since lost that. Yay me. Oh, I started getting into gardening and I was planting stuff. I spent so much money on that. It was crazy. And then I got my new deck furniture, which was really difficult to pick out. I love it though. I'm really glad I got it. It was very expensive, but I wanted to get something that would last me for a really long time. So that was delivered and I've been spending all summer covering and uncovering and covering and uncovering. If you know, you know. Yeah. Okay, so we are in the second week of May, third week of May, I guess, for a wild spread. There's some crazy colors on here, but I really like it. And I really like the boxes that I made because I put little like designs on them and stuff. I think this one's super fun. I did use this space here for win of the week. What was I using these for? I'm just wondering, because remember I said I had problems like figuring out how to use them. I used it for reading and a little note to myself. I'm just wondering what I was doing. Oh, I used it for stickers that I didn't fill out. Yeah, so I wasn't really sure what I was using that for. But win of the week is always a good one because it's fun to look back on your week and think, what did I do this week? That was a win. Like, what did I accomplish this week? What did I get out of my comfort zone? Did I do something different? So it's always kind of nice to look back on that. I got a CT scan because like I said, my health's been wacky this year. I had another dinner with meetup people at a steakhouse. That was fun. I was reading Archer's Voice in Nantucket Nights. Oh, so cute. Boardwalk Ice Cream is one of my favorite sticker books as of recent times. Love it. And also love this spread. It's very organized, don't you think? I really like this one. I love the spreads that feel more organized. I don't know. And I didn't do any fancy writing on this. I just literally filled it out, and I think it turned out very, very cute. I made this section for phone calls. I just have some weekly goals down here, and I went to another meetup group thing. I went to a game night, and I just didn't feel like I related to the women. It was a different group, and I feel like I didn't relate to those women that much, so I didn't go back. I liked them, but we didn't have a lot in common, so I felt like, I don't know, I just didn't feel great when I was there. It was kind of fun, though. I was reading First Lie Wins, which I did not finish because I didn't like. Watching Married at First Sight Season 14 because I was still in my trash TV era. What else was I doing? Had a couple of friends over for dinner. Went to a barbecue. I feel like I was so much more social in the spring than I am now. And that's sometimes when you look back on your planner, you can see patterns that happen. And I do think I need to work on that. I really do. But I've been very focused on my health recently. And so that's why. But yeah, this is a crazy spread. Like this one was so lined up and organized and nice. And this is all over the place. And I just don't like it that much. Because I was very overwhelmed. I was really overwhelmed. But I did get back to the YMCA, started working out again. I went to a summer party at my ex-husband's house, believe it or not, my kid's father. We do get along well. And it's nice that we can get along. It was Memorial Day. Oh, we had a gender reveal because my daughter, Kaylee, is pregnant. In case you missed that, I did announce that in one video, but my daughter, Kaylee, is pregnant with my first grandchild, and the gender reveal said that it's a boy. Yep, it's a boy. I do know the name, but I'm not telling you yet. By the way, Kaylee is doing well. She is about 23 weeks along right now, and she's definitely gotten bigger, and she's feeling kicks, and yeah, she's doing really well. They're very excited. I'm excited. So my life is about to change. I mean, of course, their life is going to majorly change, but my life is also about to change in a few months from now. So I got to be prepared for that. I got a new outdoor table. That was really hard to pick out too. And had the kids over for dinner. June Currently page is so fun. It's very bright and fun. I have my goals here, which is usually what I do in this section. My therapy notes. Let's see, did I finish my goals? Stay consistent with going to the gym. Yes, I did. Hydrate. Yes, I did, believe it or not. Keep the house neat and clean. I did for a few weeks and then I kind of slid off. I got to get back to, like, I was trying to just keep it really, really neat because it puts me in a better mood. And it's only me living here. I mean, but yeah, I kind of slid off on that. And you know why? Because now that I'm like eating really healthy, I'm cooking all the time and there's always dishes and there's always like food and I'm eating a lot. And so that's probably why, I guess, but no excuses. Here's my June monthly. Love it. Super cute. I took Tombow pens. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Tombow pens, and like did that instead of the boxes, and I love how it looks. I want to do that again. Maybe I'll do that for August. And then I started to fall off a little, I think. Like, didn't do my to-do list that week. I didn't really like the spread that much. I don't know. Do you see what I mean? I'm falling off again. I don't know why, but I am. It could be because I was starting to have ear problems and I was just in a bad mood. Still a cute spread, just was falling off. This was the week I was supposed to go to Chicago, obviously. But the spread is so fun, right? This was Live, Love, Posh retro holiday? No. What was it? 70? I don't know. One of Live, Love, Posh's sticker books. And I love this washi tape with it. So fun. Yeah, so not knowing what to do with these spaces, wasn't loving the dashboard. But now that I look at it, I love how the dashboard looks. I just was having issues with this. It was my mom's birthday. I was watching Trust. Live stream, mammogram, kind of a boring week, really. Here's my currently page for July. It's kind of a mess, but I don't mind. That was a video. All these currently pages are videos, by the way. And then when we get into July, here's my monthly, which was like red, white, and blue. And I put all these workout stickers in, but really I just started going at 9 o'clock every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I didn't need those. And then here we move into the vertical checklist layout. And this was the first week I was using it, and I did have some issues. I was having trouble because I didn't want to use all the lists. I wanted to cover them up. So I covered them up with this, but then I realized that I don't always want to have it exactly in the box. So I don't know, but this is cute. This was like the camping sticker book, which I can't remember the name. Camp Nostalgia. Yeah, very cute. And then this one I didn't really decorate, okay? And I filled it out really badly. This was after the fact. I just wanted to write in everything that I did. And that's really all this was the end of the week. And I thought, let me throw stickers in and write it down. I'm slacking, okay? I'm starting to slack. But I kind of got back into it here. I didn't completely fill it out. You can see I slacked off at the end of the week. I was getting back into it. And I do like this. A lot of these are Patreon exclusive videos. A certain tier on my Patreon gets videos. So that's what this is. And that's it, you guys. Today it's time to stand. Today is the 26th, as I said, and I did not decorate this week. I don't know if I'm going to. I probably will. But yeah, I can tell that I'm starting to slack off a little bit. So I need to get back to where I was like in May when I was doing this kind of thing, because I just love these pages and not so much these pages. So that's where we are though. Okay, I know this was a long video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think of my planner journey this year. I know it's been a little bit different than previous years, but we're in this together. And let me know if you want to see like monthly flip throughs. I haven't been doing them. I started at the beginning of the year, but I just kind of, after I stopped using my planner as much, I kind of stopped doing those flip through videos. Let me know if you want me to do monthly again. Maybe it would motivate me to actually use my planner and journal more if I knew I had to flip through it. I don't know. All right. If you're not subscribed and you're still here, what are you doing? Please subscribe. That would help me out. It's just a click of button on your part. So if you like my videos, I'd appreciate that. And hit that like button. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you guys for watching. And also thanks for your patience lately with the lack of videos. I'm doing my best, and we'll see how it goes, going forward. But for now, it's just going to be kind of sporadic. So I hope that's okay with you. And that's all I got. I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day, a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.